Let us come to our topic, medicines for the disease rheumatism. This topic is covered in two videos. This is the second. The link of the first video is given in the description. I suggest that you please see the first video before seeing the second to understand the subject better. Medicine ranunculus bulbosus. The pains are worse in damp weather and particularly from a change of weather and change of temperature. Intercostal rheumatism. Stitched inside and a feeling as if parts were pounded. Medicine causticum. Causticum is useful where the joints are stiff and where the tendons are shortened. Rheumatoid arthritis calls for the drug, and the pains of causticum are worse from cold and relieved from warmth. Restlessness at night, drying muscular pains, the parts on which he lies becomes sore. Rus toxicodendron has restlessness and relief from motion all the time. With causticum there is only nocturnal restlessness. Chamomilla has rheumatic pains which make the patients almost beside themselves, compelling them to get out of bed and walk about. Rus toxicodendron, Ferrum metallicum, and Veratrum album have rheumatic pains relieved by moving about. They all lack the feverishness, excitement, and irritability of chamomilla. Medicine dulcamara. It is useful in rheumatism made worse from change of weather. Rheumatic pains of the muscles from taking cold during the prevalence of damp raw weather. Medicine sulfur. It is indicated in acute and chronic rheumatism when the inflammatory swellings seem to ascend. That is, they commence in the feet and extend up the body. The pains are worse in bed and at night, and it is especially a remedy for jerking of the limbs in falling off to sleep during a course of acute rheumatism. Medicine benzoicum acidum. It is a remedy for rheumatism and gout with extremely offensive urine, and especially it is useful for rheumatism of the smaller joints, gouty nerosities, weeping sinews. Medicine kalium hydroiodicum. When the patients are worse at night, when lying on affected side, and when the troubles are of mercurial or syphilitic origin. Medicine silesia. Chronic hereditary rheumatism. The pains are worse at night and worse from uncovering, better from warmth. Medicine sanguinaria. Acute muscular rheumatism. The pains are shifting, sharp and stitching, with great soreness and stiffness in the muscles, especially those of the back and neck, rheumatism of right deltoid muscle. Ferrum metallicum and Nux moscata have special affinity for the left deltoid muscle. Magnesia carbonica is useful for rheumatism of the right shoulder with rheumatic pains which are worse after a long walk, better from warmth but worse in bed. Medicine apis mellifica. The affected parts feel very stiff and sore to pressure, and there is a sensation of numbness. The joints affected are swollen, and there is a sensation as if the skin over them were stretched tight. The swelling is apt to be rather pale than red, and there is usually a great deal of effusion into the joints. It is especially a remedy for synovitis. Medicine belladonna. There are cutting, lightning-like pains running along the joints. The joints are swollen red and shining, and pain radiates through the inflamed joints. It is one of the best remedies in rheumatic stiffness caused by getting the head and neck wet or sitting with the head and neck exposed to a draft. Medicine Calcarea carbonica. Rheumatic affections caused by working in the water and for rheumatism of the muscles of the back and shoulders after rhus toxicodendron fails. Medicine Ruta graveolens. Soreness and lameness as from a sprain or bruise. Rheumatism of wrists and ankles. Causticum, sulfuricum acidum, sulfur, and silesia have weakness or giving away of the ankles. Actia racemosa is especially indicated in rheumatism of the fleshy parts of the muscles. Medicine arnica. Rheumatism resulting from exposure to dampness, cold and excessive muscular strain combined, the parts are sore and bruised. Homeopathy, safer and superior medicine. Use homeopathy, stay healthy and improve your immunity. होम्योपैथी अपनाएं, स्वस्थ रहें, अपनी रोग निरोधक शक्ति बढ़ाएं. हेल्दी पीपल, प्रॉस्पेरस नेशन. स्वस्थ जन, समृद्ध राष्ट्र. A good guideline to remember is homeopathy as the general rule, allopathy as a last resort. The purpose of the knowledge shared here is only educational and to increase awareness. Please always consult your family doctor before using any medicine. Self-treatment may always be injurious.